Hey guys, today I have a book haul and this is going to be part 1 of 2 because I did a little bit of unexpected book shopping this past week. So a few weeks ago I was browsing the book outlet website and I came across Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, and I have wanted this book for the longest time, so I knew I couldn't pass up the $7 or $8 that this book was. I read Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell as well and I really loved it, so I knew that any other book by her should and will be amazing, so I'm really excited to read this book. The next book I found is All These Things I've Done by Gabrielle Zevin, and I have seen this book around BookTube a lot and everybody says it's great and it sounds really interesting, so I'm also pretty excited to read this one too. It says chocolate is contraband and caffeine is illegal, so that's probably not a world that I would survive in. The next book that I found on the book outlet I haven't heard anybody talk about, but it sounds really cool, so I wanted to give it a try, and it's called Starters by Lisa Price. This book is super shiny, as you can see, and the cover just really intrigued me. I mean, she has one blue eye and I think that's a gray eye, and the very intricate detail in the background just looks really cool. On the bottom here it says fans of the Hunger Games will love it by Cami Garcia, which is one of the co-authors of Beautiful Creatures, and I love that book, so this one hopefully will be amazing. I don't really know too much about this book, but the back it says, a girl with a terrifying choice. Her parents dead, her brother sick, her way out, get paid to be somebody else. Who can she trust? No one. That sounds really interesting. I guess the premise of this book is that there's like really young people and really old people, and somehow the souls of the older people get put into the young people so they can live out their lives or something. I'm not too sure, but that sounds really interesting anyways. And also the inside has the cool detail too. It just looks really cool. It looks very computerish or something. Alright, these next two books I haven't seen anybody talk about either, but they are a dystopian duology and they are called Breathe and Resist by Sarah Crossan, something like that. I have been eyeing these books on the book outlet for a while and I finally had the opportunity to buy them, so I'm really excited to read them. They sound really interesting actually. I'll read you the inside cover. It says, the world is dead. The survivors live under the protection of Breathe, the corporation that found a way to manufacture oxygen, ow, I bit my tongue, oxygen-rich air. So apparently all the oxygen is gone from the world and only a small amount of people live under these domes that are the only areas on the planet that have oxygen. So I'm sure that that is super interesting. Alright, well these are the books that I got from the book outlet. I have two more books here, one from Barnes & Noble and one from a lovely little bookstore that I found in Coronado. So recently I was out with friends and I stumbled upon a cute little bookstore, and naturally I had to go in. And in there I found Looking for Alaska by John Green. I am trying to collect all of his books. I think there's, what, 5? And one thing that I found really funny is that the main character in this book is called Pudge, and that's my doggy's name. Alright, so this last book I bought, it was about $5 at Barnes & Noble, and it is The Storyteller by Jodi Picoult. I really love Jodi Picoult and all of her writing, and I'm trying to collect all of her books too. Now I have about 6. Apparently this book is about a woman and she comes across a man who I think is an ex-Nazi, and he entrusts her with a secret that she has to decide whether or not she's going to keep. That alone sounds really cool, so I'm really excited to read this. It also has a really pretty cover. It looks like she's reading like an old handwritten letter of some kind. Alright, well these were all the books in this book haul. I really hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Old handwritten letter of some kind, so secrets and stuff. That is gonna be fun to read. What am I doing?